Hello, everybody. Shana Karpeles here with CA Bar Style. I know it's been a little while since I've made one of these videos. Things, thankfully, at CA Bar Style have been very busy as we have grown and just keep helping applicants pass the California bar exam, the California baby bar. We're also doing a mentorship program now where I am helping applicants like Kim Kardashian. I'm not helping Kim Kardashian, but similar situations where applicants are not going to law school and doing the apprenticeship program where they need a mentor and helping them through somewhat of a CA bar style Shauna a la law school experience. So lots of exciting things that have been going on. Right now, we are in April 2022. So depending on when you're watching this, we're about to wrap up April. It's April 27th already. And we are facing the July 2022 exam. I can't believe we are already almost into 2023, already even thinking about the February bar for 2023 and starting our rounds of early prep enrollment there. So I wanted to touch base with all my followers. I know from your feedback that you love these videos, and I so appreciate it over the years, coming on here and giving you an update, not only as to the California bar, but the services that we are offering to help you if you are looking for more of a personalized, and that word gets thrown around a lot. What is personal? What does that entail in terms of bar preparation in any facet that you are preparing for a bar exam, and what kind of services we offer to help you get past that hurdle. First and foremost, though, I just want to say that the last couple of years, as you know, has been quite stressful for a lot of applicants. The bar has changed a lot. We had an October bar during the height of the pandemic, and we went into an online format of the exam, and that was a lot of pivoting for the applicants. Thankfully, during that time, my applicants did extremely well, and I'm so proud of all of you for facing those challenges that came up. So whether it was having to wear a mask during the latest in-person exam in February, we're waiting for those results coming out next week, or whether it was pivoting towards having an online performance test where you didn't have a printed version of the test. That was very challenging for a lot of applicants, and a lot of my applicants got it done. So kudos to you all. Where are we at now? Hopefully we are coming out of all of the craziness, and a lot of people that lost people during that time. And my condolences to you all if you have any loved ones or friends that went through, hard times with COVID. But I am hoping that we are slowly getting out of that period and going to a more stable period and consistent period with the California bar exam. So for July, I anticipate they will have an in-person test, and we have not had an update yet regarding the masks, but we'll wait to hear. In Los Angeles County, masks are optional now in most settings, so we'll have to wait and hear across California what the state bar is going to do regarding wearing a mask during the July bar. But aside from that, we know we'll be back in person. We'll have the same 2-day format. So for those taking the general bar, everyone other than the attorney applicants that will only take the writing day Tuesday, we will have a 2 full-day bar with the 5 essays and the 1 performance test. You get printed versions of all the writing requirements regarding the essays and the PT. So that's really nice because a lot of applicants do prefer having a printed version of the test. So we are back to status quo there. The essays and the prompts, for the most part, have remained the same. They have crossed over some areas that maybe we weren't expecting, but if you're ready for whatever category, you'll know how to do a crossover if you're prepared for it and you have the right coaching for it. And then we have the 200 multiple choice day. There's a lot of talk about the MBE in the bar world. It's not the change or anticipated change in California for the multiple choice will likely not happen for years to come. But I do believe there will be a time in the near future, maybe 2, 3, 4 years down the line, where California and across the nation we may not see a multiple choice test. For those of you that do not know, the National Conference of Bar Examiners, who puts forward the multiple choice, has let everybody know that they're not going to be providing a 200 question exam anymore, and they're going to be modifying the uniform bar exam. So what that looks like, of course, I'll come on here and update everyone as the news is rolling in. But for those that need to take the exam in the next 3 to 4 years, you will have to still take the multiple choice portion unless you are an attorney applicant. So that also applies to international applicants as well. So the multiple choice is tricky. The traditional way, of course, is just to do a lot of questions. That's what most corporate and smaller even bar reviews have applicants doing. We have a full tracking methodology where I have seen applicants in literally the 40th percentile go all the way up into the 70th percentile or higher by the time we reach the exam they're taking. But it does take time, and it takes a lot of very focused small sets and a methodology that I teach. I call it the CA Bar Style MBE tracking methodology, whereby we're really targeting those categorical areas and giving you time to really sit with areas of law that you need more help in. So there's a way to target small sets of categories where you can really bolster your score, but it does take time. So if you're struggling with the multiple choice, I don't recommend only, thinking you can really turn it around in a month or two. It's going to take 2 to 3 months, a full course, to really get those MBEs up to where it needs to be. And in my program, we are gearing towards, our goal is that each applicant is within a 70% margin or higher in each component of the test going into the exam. Some other interesting things that have happened over the years, for those of you that follow me either here on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, you know that I've been in the bar prep game here a long time. I'm going on, next year will be my 13th year doing bar prep. Very blessed to do that. I absolutely love my applicants, and I hope they love me too. Even when I'm having to be critical, of course, always in a constructive way, but I appreciate the openness and willingness for especially repeaters to get back in the game, get back on the saddle. And it's always very inspirational for me to see applicants persevere through this process. So what I wanted to say about that is throughout the years, as I've gotten older, you can see a little more wrinkles now. The bar prep has taken on a characterization of a lot of life coaching that goes on as well. Of course, I've had my own life experience go on. I'm in my 40s now. So you take that, and thankfully it enables me to really help a lot of applicants through external factors that go on during their preparation. So whether it be test anxiety or stress, or managing being a working parent and studying for the bar exam, or a working applicant or working attorney, I am putting forward a lot of coaching talks and pep talks and giving applicants that guidance and structure in addition to the preparation that we have going on. And I think that for a lot of applicants that are looking for more of a coach and a personalized preparation where they really are going to have more hand holding or someone or a team, because it's not just me, I have a whole team behind me, but of course I'm the one doing the coaching and the support for the most part, to turn to, and to have someone that is experienced enough that is going to care and walk them through those external factors as well. Because if you watch previous videos that I've made, you know that I'm a big stickler, for mental health during not only life, but especially during bar prep, and making sure that this is in a good place. And especially for repeaters, first-time takers, international applicants, and attorneys do go through this in some form, but repeaters, you may be a combo of that characterization. You could be an international applicant repeater, but repeaters nonetheless in any category of prep tend to have that mind fog, that lack of confidence, that fear of not passing again, right? And so it does take putting that aside to the best of your ability, although I have a lot of compassion for it. I've worked with thousands of repeaters in my career and seen really pretty much everything at this point. Maybe I'll see more, I don't know, but I've seen a lot in terms of different personal circumstance, individual circumstance, things that have happened to people along, through their lives that come into their bar prep, not only not passing a previous test, that for a lot of applicants can be really heartbreaking and feeling despondent in terms of not being able to have the mindset to feel like they can do it again. So I work with you to really bolster that confidence and get you to a place where you know that you can get this done. It really takes turning around your preparation and knowing what you're doing. So it's very important if you're scoring low on writing, PT, essays, or multiple choice, that you understand that you're doing something wrong and you need to turn around your preparation. And it's really hard to do that independently from what I've seen. A lot of independent studying going on, but that can be very challenging. You can write essays, but if you don't know if they're on the right track, or you just go to a site that gives you just kind of scoring on essays, but there's no consistency there. You don't really know, well, how would my essay kind of match up to the other ones? Then it's very important you understand how to properly attack all three areas of the test. And I'm not just saying that in a gimmick way. It's a real, genuine kind of thought to say to yourself, well, how am I going to really get my points up? These 55s or 60s I'm getting on the essays or PT, or the low scores you're getting on the multiple choice in some categories, or maybe overall, how are you really going to improve on those? Well, if you've taken a commercial bar review, like a Barbary, that offers a free course after, which I know, trust me, I was a bar applicant once. Money can get tight, and you want to take that course again because it's free, right? Why not? Well, that's another 6-8 months of your life where you're risking doing the same exact thing over and potentially not having different results. Likely, if you do the same thing over, right, you're going to have the same results. So I want you to try, if you do need to take the test again, or even if you're a first time taker, and think, what type of learning setting do I do best in? And if you took the test already, what do you know? Like, have an honest conversation with yourself in the mirror and say, what do you know from that previous preparation was lacking? There must be something there. Whether it was, I was really stressed out all the time. I felt like the schedule moved at too fast of a pace. I wasn't sure how to improve on the PT, even though I was writing one per week. I thought that I was on the right track, but I still ended up with a 55 or 60 or maybe even lower. What did I really feel organically during that time that I need help with? And whatever that hole is, okay, whatever that gap is in your prep, you have to find a course or a tutor that's going to fill that gap, or you're going to be stuck in this rut where you're taking the test over and over again, which I really do not want for you, because you have a life to live and a career to have, and you deserve it, okay? So I want you to, before you go into any bar prep, really do some soul searching, read the applicants, not the applicants, the tutors' reviews. I try and put as much out there as possible because I want applicants coming into my course to really have that trust factor and feel like they're in good hands, which they will be, and that they can get it done with my guidance and my entire team's leadership, okay? So that's a little tidbit in terms of some mental coaching going into a potential exam in July or February, even coming up in 2023. Another thing that I want to say is, in terms of packaging for CA Bar Style, I have not changed the packaging significantly. It still remains 3 main packages, which is the Essential, the Premier, and the Elite. You can go on cabarstyle.com and see all their different packages. And when we do a consult, I do guide you into what package I believe, based on your scores or your circumstance, would fit you best, and how much service you're going to need, how much of me you want in your package, meaning how much coaching, how much tutoring, in addition to all the great fundamental preparation that we do, okay? So that is something that I'll guide you with. Of course, we also have our attorney applicant package. So the 3 main packages, Essential, Premier, and Elite, apply to international attorneys, first-time takers, and repeaters. And then we have the sub-attorney applicant package. We're also doing a little bit more baby bar prep recently than I've done in past years. More and more applicants are getting sick and tired of not passing that test. It's 3 subjects. I know I get a lot of crap when I say this, but it really is a simple test. You just have to know how to prepare and go in and attack those 3 subjects that come up. and I'd love to show you the ropes there. I do take baby bar on a selected basis if I have room for it, if I have time for it, okay? And last, we have the mentorship program on a very selected basis, not meaning I'm selecting the applicants, but meaning spots that are available for applicants that are not doing law school but are needing a mentor to help them through their requisites of submission of essays in this apprenticeship program that the State Bar offers for applicants that still want to become licensed but are not in formal law school. Okay, so any of the services that you need, I am here to schedule a consult and walk you through and strategize with you in terms of the length of time that you should be studying, the package that you should go into, what's been going on with your bar review. Overall, what do I see if you've taken the bar before? If you're a first-time taker, should we get started during law school or should we wait, depending on how much you have on your plate? I will say more and more first-time takers are coming into CA Bar Style. Thankfully, a lot of the law schools have heard about me now. Thank you, professors, for referring students to me. If you're watching this, I don't think any law professors are going to watch me on here, but you never know. Coming in and knowing that those just commercial bar reviews that most first-time takers go in are not going to work for them. They work for some, not for all. Again, you got to know yourself and what you're looking for and how you study best, okay? So I hope that gives you a roundabout kind of overview of the July 2022 exam in a sense in terms of just what to expect if you're taking that test back in person. 2-day exam for most applicants, attorneys 1 day, just the writing day. Now, attorneys, don't forget, you do have the option to add in the multiple choice. So that is something that, we strategize about, and I'll coach you through if I'm working with you if I think you should add it in. Just as a tidbit, I typically do not recommend adding in an entire area of the bar unless you're just a whiz at the multiple choice. Even then, I am hesitant to recommend it, but it just depends what I see. Okay? Well, thank you all for watching. If you've made it this far, I plan on making more and more content. I really do try and carve out the time for it. It's all those people that make tons of content. I have so much respect for it because it takes time, and you also got to be feeling authentic when you make content. At least I do. So, if I'm having a busy day, I feel like I can't just get on to Instagram or Facebook and just make something just to make it, just to say I have content today. I like to make it when I'm feeling authentic and calm, where I can really engage and get my thoughts out in a clear way. So again, if you've made it this far, thank you for watching. If you want to schedule a consult for any of the services or bars we have coming up, please send me an email personally to cabarstyle@yahoo.com. Yes, I still have Yahoo. It is the first email I've ever had with this company, and it works, so why change it? But cabarstyle@yahoo.com, and I'd be happy to schedule you in and work with you on the best strategy for your prep. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon. Bye. Oh, and by the way, our July course starts May 25th. July course starts May 25th. Our first round of February 23 early prep will start August 1st. Very popular start date. August 1st for the February bar, or right after Labor Day in September is another popular start date, okay? So all these spots are limited, and I am not just saying that as a gimmick like a lot of bar review courses do. We are thankfully very busy here at CA Bar Style. The reputation just has exploded and a lot of applicants coming in. So if you want to get in, you want to reserve a spot, I'd love to work with you and help you out. Please send me that email and get a consult in. Be well, everybody. I'll check back in soon. Bye.